going on, guys? You might be wondering why I'm cackling like an idiot. Hold on. Let me adjust my camera. Let me just. There we go. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm cackling like a buffoon. Well, I don't really know. Well, I do know, but I can't talk about it because, I would offend. I would offend somebody. I'm apparently very, very good at it, so. You also might be wondering, Leah, why are you eating cookie dough? Raw cookie dough. That's dangerous for you. The packaging says that it's safe to eat raw. See? Look. Safe to eat raw. Yeah. So, it's good stuff. Mm. Ooh. Oh, what a day already. Guys, I went to the gym yesterday and I was hoping that I could speak to my personal trainer and meet him, do all these sorts of things, figure out my workout and all that. Well, he wasn't there yesterday, which sucks. So dang, that really sucks. But I was shown around the gym and stuff, so that's cool. So anyway, why am I smiling? Why? Ugh, okay, okay. The good news is, it appears that Nightmare is back. What up, Nightmare? And yes, I was referring to you. Interesting. It's not. Well, I figured you'd come back eventually. These things typically happen. No. I want to apologize to you for offending you. You never given me the chance to do so before, which is why I am mad now. Now, whether or not you forgive me, that's totally up to you. Not my problem if you don't. I don't even really understand how I offended you, but nevertheless, I offended you. I mean, doesn't matter really, in my opinion, if you're like, I'm sure we could figure it out. My goal was never to make you feel worse and stuff like that. My goal was to be brutally honest, and if I'm brutally honest, I'd never mention anything super specific. In fact, I don't think I've mentioned you in that one live stream that you got offended of over. So I was very discreet, and you know, I was brutally honest. You really shouldn't be putting me on a pedestal. And if you got offended over that, well, that's not my problem. It's not my problem at all. I'm not I'm not gonna sit here and like debate. However, I really I really am sorry if if there was something that I've missed, something that I'm clearly not understanding. Because, there have been times that that has happened. If you came to say what you want to say, I mean, then go ahead and by all means say it. I want to also say that what was I going to say? Um, excuse me. I don't know what I was going. Well, I wanted to say that you're not, I don't really consider you an enemy, but you did make me mad and disappointed. I expected better from you. We could have talked things out. We could have worked things out. Instead, you decided to have a little tantrum, and block me. And I'm super disappointed in that. You are far better than that. I know you are. You're smarter than that. Now, I'm not going to ignore your feelings. That is a huge mistake that I would be making. Obviously, I must have said something that really offended you, or whatever. I don't know. I am not perfect, and I apologize. But see, this is a fantastic example. Fantastic example of what I'm talking about. Remember when I told you that eventually I will fail you in all of this? Perfect example. What better way of demonstrating? I'm not saying that I'm, you know, proud for, I'm proud of, like, upsetting you, but I am saying that I'm not perfect, and this is exactly the reason why you should never put me on a pedestal. It's okay for you to like me. I like to be likable, but all I was saying is I'm not the one you should be um I'm not the one that you should be putting on a pedestal. And that wasn't to criticize your character or to, make you look like a crazy person. Never my intention to make you look like such. You are a good guy. A guy with integrity. So, with that being said, please do say what is on your mind. And I will wait. Now, while I wait, I will be discussing other things, but I promise you, I am not ignoring you. So, I'm happy that you're back, but, um, yes, and I'm happy that you're back. Anyway, so, I have some good news. Oh wait, well, I already told some of you. Um, for those of you that have been around my channel for like the longest, if you guys remember the couple times y'all have seen him stream with me, Javi has returned, which is fantastic. And we are on better terms. And that is fantastic. I am so happy, so stoked. Um, I will not go into the bad stuff this live stream because I spoke about it a ton. It's pointless. Um, am I worried about this, where Javi and I are gonna go from here? Yes. I will not deny it. I'm very scared. I don't know. I mean, so far, he's shown me great improvement. He has shown me that he is, from the looks of things, he's shown me that, you know, he's bettering himself. And that is fantastic. But I made him totally aware that my heart is guarded. You know, it's funny that he expects it to just, for it to be easy. I mean, I don't know if this is what he really expects. It's hard to tell with him. He thinks that we may become something more than mere friends. And since I've known him in the past, of course, um, it hasn't been pretty. So my opinion, I mean, I'm already dead set on not having, you know, really a boyfriend, because I've known, this is hard to talk about. There have been times when I've messed up, like really badly. And then there's those times when the man has messed up really badly. I think that because of my lack of, I would say, maturity, if I'm being honest, I'm not great at relationships. I stumble and I fall. So, and then there's the man. I feel like mostly they're out for something I'm not willing to give. I'm not willing to give um my body for their pleasure. I'm not willing to do that. I just think that whole concept is something I'm uncomfortable with. I know that intimacy is a very important thing in marriage, but I'm afraid that that's something I cannot do. So I think I'd much rather be alone. Now, this may or may not be a biased opinion that I have, just because, well, I'm not gonna really go into that. Well, I guess if Nightmare's willing, I suppose that him and I will text each other and hopefully we'll sort some things out. Hopefully. Anyway, I love y'all and goodbye.